workers and employer and employees, right? This holds true for you in your relationships with each other, right? This holds true online, right? If there is cyberbullying going on and you guys see it and somebody's talking bad about you on Instagram or Snapchat and your response is the same as it would be in person like we just practiced. I hate that you don't like me. I wish that we could be friends, but it's okay if you don't like me. I just want you to be happy. Right? Now everybody's reading that too. Now they'll come back, right? Especially because then I can take that biz laying down. They'll come back and say something else, and you are just nice again. Because everybody else is reading this biz too. And they are starting to look ridiculous. And if they just fall off, and you just don't hear from them anymore, that's how you know. You won. Right? Know that when they turn it up and they go for the jugular, it's because you're getting to them, because you're winning the game. Right? So it works with all types of bullying across the board, right? So be calm and be kind. Joshua and I were in each other's faces. That wasn't getting me anywhere. Right? I stayed back a little bit. I stayed calmer. I wasn't yelling either. He tried to get to yell, but when I wasn't yelling back, again, he kind of brought it down on his own. Okay, what else? Yeah.
What do you do if you have done that and they're just stubborn and they keep doing that and they won't stop making fun of you?
So are they doing it because there's an audience? So it's just you and him? I would just lay on the kindness more and just say, I'm okay if you don't like me. Really. As long as you're happy, I'm good. You don't have to like me. And I'm okay with that. Right? As long as you're happy. And just keep saying, you're an idiot, you're stupid, you're this, you're that. As long as you are happy, I am good. And you calling me that doesn't upset me, but if it makes you happy, then just go for it. Right? It will get better. They can't, right? Because they're human. And we don't know why. And we also haven't talked about why the bully is doing the bullying, because that's not really our problem. Right? I can do a whole session on why bullies bully and what could be going on for the bully and the mental health issues that could be happening there. But in all honesty, you all in this room have probably been a bully at some point too. Right? You have all been a victim, but you've all probably been a bully too. Especially because bullying happens most often in your house. So I'm hoping at some point you got to edge up on your sibling. Right? So it doesn't always mean that there is a significant mental health issue. It can mean that. It can mean that we're talking about a depressed kid or an anxious kid or an abused kid or any of that stuff. But it could also be because it's funny. And because you were bored that day and it was fun to do. Right? Because it could just be you. Okay, what else? Yeah.
One of my sisters, she's just genuinely nice to everybody, and she kills with kindness, and she gets bullied a lot at school, and she kind of just waits, and she's like, it's okay, oh well. But whenever she gets home, she just sits there and just sobs for hours because she's so sad.
Because she's sad. And what do you do?
I mean, I don't know what to do.
Okay. Just tell her that it is sad. But remind her that she doesn't want to give her power to somebody else, especially this kid at school. Right? Why are you letting this kid have this kind of control over you?
Yeah, but it's kind of getting to the point where it's really hitting her hard and getting to her, and I just don't want anything to happen to her,
Happen to her like she would physically get hurt by the kid?
Well, anything.
Do her own physical damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what your concern is?
Yeah.
Then she might need some external support because she's owning it. And it could be that it's been going on for so long and she's not managing it well, right? And she might need some external help so that she doesn't feel so bad. And you guys can learn how to manage your emotions and how to think of this as a game and not be wounded by it. Like, that's the whole point, is to build your resilience so that this doesn't affect you that way, so that you don't feel like you're stupid. A lot of times in therapy, when kids come in and they say that they've been bullied and what the bully has said to them, I'm like, well, is that true? Like, are you stupid? They're like, well, no. I'm like, well, you're not stupid. Why are you buying into what this person is saying that you don't even care for? Right? We need to be done. Like, do not give that away. That's not even true. There are people that call little skinny girls fat. And these skinny girls get all upset about it. I'm like, is that true? They're like, well, no. I'm like, well, why are you upset? The only reason they're calling you fat is because it's working. Because clearly you are not. Right? So yeah, so some external support. And that is true. There is a helplessness that you feel when this goes on a long period of time. This is when kids get into big time despair. Lots of kids are not going to school. Lots of seniors are not graduating because they won't go to school because of the bullying. It is a big deal. This is why I want you guys to be able to manage it now. Start now. Teach your siblings, right? I'm going to give out these cards that Greg made that are fantastic. Okay, so this is just like me stuff. On the back, the top one in red is for the adults. This is for the parents. This is actually presented to educators and teachers. Now, the kids can watch all of these too. It's a website, right? So there's going to be links. You're going to watch one video and you'll just keep going down to the different links. It's fantastic, right? Because it's presented to educators and parents. The one at the bottom is for kids, okay? Now, this one is reading. They can read it. It goes over pretty much everything that I've said. It could be a long read, but if you read the first couple, you got it, right? The other thing is Brooks Gibbs. Brooks Gibbs is the guy who has all the videos on YouTube, right? And he's funny. So watching his videos are really good. But he does all the videos for the parents. So you'll know his name, you'll know what he looks like. Pulling him up on YouTube is not going to be a problem. But I do encourage you guys as a family to watch some of Brooks Gibbs' videos, right? Just to get really good at it. Just to feel empowered and strong, and you are not going to be caught off guard by this biz. And you are going to be in charge, and you are going to be resilient, and you are going to have peace. Okay, where are we? Yes! You're so nice.
You need some help, Josh?
Here, I have some more. I don't know.